Alright, it's time for the solutions for the translation of figures assignment. So basically what's happening on this first section here, you need to find the coordinates of the vertices of the figure after you've done the transformation and then describe the transformation using function notation. So we're going to move this when you move it 3 to the left and 8 down. So you really just take 1 point, left 3, down 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get your new spot. That's going to be A prime. That point is at 1, negative 4. Those are the coordinates there, 1, negative 4. And then I was 1 above that, so you should put I 1 above it. Its coordinates are going to be 1, negative 3. And then Z is 1 to the left of that, so that's going to be Z prime, which is the point 0, negative 3. And if you connect those up, you got your image now. And your function, all your functions are going to start with xy. You're going to start with some coordinates, so every point starts out at xy, and then what do you do with the x's if you're going to go left 3? Well, you're going to take all your x's and subtract 3. And then what do you do with your y's to go down 8? You're going to take all your y's and subtract 8. And so that's the function to describe what's going on. Left 3, down 8. And there it is in words. And that's what it'll look like right down there. Moving on to number 2, when you go left 3 and down 1, let me write the function first. You start out with your point, xy. And if you're going to go left 3, you need to take all your x's and subtract 3. And if you're going to go down 1, you're going to take all your y's and subtract 1. So we're going to take all this here, and we're going to go left 3, down 1. And so B prime is going to be right here. Left 3, down 1. S prime is going to be right here. And then K prime, left 3, down 1. We're going to get K prime right there. Connect those up. And we're supposed to write down their coordinates. K is at 1, negative 5. B is at 0, negative 2. And then S is at negative 4, negative 4. Moving on to 3. Again, I'm going to start out with my function this time. So you start out with some x and y values. If you're going to go left 5, you're going to take all your x's and subtract 5. And if you're going to go up 3, you're going to take all your y values and add 3. Just like that. So I'm going to take this left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. To get my new location. So that's where my S prime is going to be. H prime, and then you go left 5, up 3. So give me my new spot. There's H prime. And then A prime is going to be 1, 2, 3 below that. And take it 3 below. There's my A prime. And then U prime is going to be down 3, left 1 from A prime. So down 3, left 1. And that's going to give me my new U prime. Let me make that a little bit better looking. U prime. And you can connect those up. Just like that. And we're supposed to put all the coordinates on it. So U prime is at negative 1, negative 2. A prime is just at 0, 1. H prime is going to be at 0, 4. And then S prime is going to be at negative 3, 3. So there's that. Moving on to 4. We're supposed to go 4 units left and 6 units up. So if you write your function, all of your points are going to go 4 to the left, so x needs to be subtracted. You need to subtract 4 from the x's. And we're going to go 6 units up. All your y's need to be 6 more. So there's my function. And now I'll just take it point by point. Let's start with the u. I'm going to go left 4, up 6. That's going to take me to be right here. It's really far up in comparison to what it used to be. So there's U prime. And then X prime, I'm going to go left 4, up 6. It's going to put me there. There's my X prime. D, I need to go left 4, up 6. It's going to put me there. There's my D prime. And then P prime, I need to go left 4, up 6. It's going to put me right there, so there's P prime. Connect those up. And you got those. You just need to label their points now. So this is the point -3, 1. This is the point 1, 1. U prime is at 0, 4. And then P prime is at -4, 3. So there's your first 4. Moving on to 5 through 8. On these ones, it shows you a transformation. You're supposed to write down words. And using a function, I'm going to start with the words part. This is just translating to the right 1 point. So this is a translation, right 1 unit. And that's the whole thing. And so if you're going to write the function, if you're going to go right 1, all your x's just need to be 1 more than they used to be, so it's going to be x plus 1. All your y's are going to stay the same, so you just write y, and there's your function. On 6, we started up here, and you go left 2, down 2. So that's a translation. Left 2 units. And down 2 units. And if you're going to write that as a function, if you're going to go left 2, all your x's have to be 2 less, so all your x minus 2. And all your y's also have to be 2 less if you're going to go down 2, so you're going to have y minus 2, and you get that. Moving on to 7, this guy here, there's, you start over here, and then it gets shifted to the right and down. It's going to go right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so right 5, down 1, 2, 3. So right 5, down 3, translation, right 5 units, down 3 units. There, I figure I shouldn't just have you watch me write that down. You're going to go right 3 units, down 3 units. And then the solution for the function notation, you always start with xy. Something's going to happen to those values. If you're going to go right 5 units, all your x's are now going to be 5 more. And if you're going to go down 3 units, all your y's are going to be 3 less. So x plus 5, y minus 3. Moving on to 8. Make sure you look closely at all the notation here. Yours is black and white, but this is S and this is S prime, so you know this is the starting triangle here. And that's just a shift down 1 unit. Yeah, so these translations down 1 unit. And so your x and y values are only changing just a little bit. Your x's don't change at all. So f and f prime have the same x value, but your y's are going to be 1 less, so y minus 1. And that gives you your function there. Moving on to the next section, it tells you the function, and you need to do the transformation and describe it using words. So x goes to x plus 1, y plus 2, so that's going to go up 1, right 1, up 2, for all these, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2. And it gives you your new shape. So there you go. There's your new shape, n prime, l prime, g prime, all that good stuff, and you just need to write it down, describing it with words. That's right 1 unit, up 2 units. So there you go, there it is written out, translation. Right 1 unit, up 2 units. Here, I'm going to put an S on it. Yeah, so there's that. Moving on to 10, translation, your xy goes to x minus 2, and then y stays the same. So your y's aren't changing. If the y's aren't changing, you're only moving right or left. In this case, you're moving left, because it says x minus 2. And so that's all you're going to do is take everything here and move it left 2. So you'll get v prime, and then d prime here, j prime there, and then b prime here. And you just have to connect it up. Just like that. And there's your new shape. And you just write it out in words. Translation, left 2 units. Excellent. So yeah, you'll get that. Moving on to 11. This one's looking like the x values are staying the same. Just your y's are going to be 1 more, so you're going to take all this and just shift it up 1, because all your y's are just going to be 1 more. So a prime is going to be right up here at the top, e prime is going to be just 1 above where e is, and p prime is going to be 1 up from where it is, and you can draw your lovely triangle there, just like that. And that's a translation of up 1 unit. There, I put that in words for you right there. On 12, again, this one, the x's aren't changing, but your y's are changing. You're going to go down 4 units. So if you were to do that, c is now going to be 4 units lower, So C prime is going to be there. G is going to be down 4 units, so G prime's there. And then B, to get to B prime, you go down 4 units. There's B prime. Just like that. And it should look like the same figure, just move down 4. And so that's what you'll write down for your translation. So yeah, there you go. Translation down 4 units. And that brings us to our last section where you're given your coordinates for your points, and you're supposed to do the transformation and following the function. So that's all you really have to do on this. Yeah, so there you go. So you start with A at -4, 4. This function says take the x value, add 3, take the y value, subtract 4. So A prime is going to be, well, -4 plus 3, which is going to be -1. And then you got 4 minus 4, and that's going to give you 0, just like that. B prime, you need to take this coordinate here, add 3 to it, gives you -1. Take 5, subtract 4 from it, you'll get 1. C prime, you're going to take -1, add 3 to it, that's going to give you 2. Take 5, subtract 4 from it, you're going to get 1. And then you got P prime, take your -2, add 3 to it, gives you 1. And then 3 minus the 4 is going to give you -1. And so those are your new coordinates there. You're supposed to also like describe it with words. And so I'm going to write that up top here. There you go. Wrote it up top there for you. Right 3 units and down 4 units. Well, I'm just going to do 15 while I'm at it. You need to go 4 units right and 4 units up. So if you're going to describe that using a function, your xy would be going to, well, if you're going to go right 4, you're going to add 4 to all your x's. And if you're going to go up 4, you're going to add 4 to all your y's. And you get that. So L prime, if you take those coordinates or add 4 to both, you'll get 1 and then 0. For E prime, take those, add 4 to both, you're going to get 3, 3. M prime, you take both of those, add 4, you're going to get 5 and then 1. Oh, that's not M at all. That's N. Let me fix that. Just kidding, let me fix that. N. Sorry, not N. So yeah, there's that. Moving on to the next part on the right side of your paper. This first translation, you're going to subtract 1 from your x's, add 2 to your y's. That's going to make it go left 1 and then up 2. I'm going to write that out first. There you go. Translation, left 1 unit and up 2 units. So your new H prime, if you're going to go left 1 unit, you're going to subtract 1 from your x because you're -3. If you're going to go up 2 units, you're going to take the y value and then add 2 to it. I'll give you 0. Z prime, take your x, subtract 1, it's going to give you -2. Take your y, add 2, it's going to give you 2. D prime here, I wish my handwriting wasn't horrible. D prime, you're going to subtract 1 from your x, gives you 3, add 2 to your y, it's going to give you 0. And then finally S prime, subtract 1 from your x, it's going to give you -2, add 2 to your y, also going to be -2, and it gives you that. And moves on to the last one, 16 here. You have this translation here of going 8 units to the right and 5 units down. If you're going to go 8 to the right, you're going to add 8 to your x's. And if you're going to go 5 down, you have to subtract 5 from all your y's. And so your C prime, if you're going to, you need to add 8 to all your x's, so it's going to give us 3. And you need to subtract 5 from your y values. It's going to give you -3. P prime, you're going to add 8 to your x, so -4 plus 8 gives you 4. And then you got 4 minus 5 is going to give you -1 for your y value. Q prime, you're going to add 8 to your x value, -3 plus 8 gives you 5. And then 4 minus 5, the y minus 5 is going to give you -1. And then the last one, y prime, take your x value, add 8, -5 plus 8 is 3, and then 0 minus 5 gives you -5, and that's it.